We're just here with a customer today who we had on a demo of our farm software towards the end of last year, and their contract spreading fertilizer. So they've actually gone ahead with a full subscription for the year ahead of their of the Trimble software, the data license, so that they'll be able to give their customers full proof of placement records and hold all the records for the customer. So we're just going to get them set up on our 12-month subscription here. We're just going to do a quick software update first, and yeah, once they're connected to the software, they'll be ready for the year ahead for their contract spreading fertilizer. So what we first need to do using our USB stick is back up all the data from the Trimble display onto the USB stick in our data transfer menu. So what we'll do in here is we'll take everything from here, put it onto our USB stick, then we'll do our software update, and then we'll put everything from the USB stick back onto the display. So with our USB stick plugged in the side, in the USB port, we'll click on everything that we want to copy across. So click the vehicles, which will bring the vehicle profile across, all of the implements, the materials that he's got saved, all of his fields, all of his current tasks, all of the users he has. Don't really need the diagnostics, and we'll just bring what's on the system across as well. And we hit the copy button. So now it's copying any data to the USB. So this will go across so that after we do the software update, we won't lose any data. That is just all on the USB stick. We don't want to lose any of his fields or anything like that. So it's the data license software that this customer is going to go ahead with. So what that'll do is any of the task data on here, so if he goes out and spreads a field of fertilizer, all the date, the time, the field, the material, all of that will come across from his display to his computer, and then he can print off the reports or email them to the customers that he's spreading for, and he'll be able to show full proof of placement as well as all his records. It's not actually an invoicing tool, but he can put his costs in there to use it as an invoicing tool, and to sort of have all these records to fall back on, to get rid of the pen and the paper and the cables. So it's also like an iCloud. So it's like the iCloud for your iPhone. Everything from the display will go to the cloud, so you don't lose any data. We've got two options then for carrying the data from the display back to the computer. We can actually use a USB stick, and just every 2, 3, 6 months, whatever, even the end of the year, plug the USB stick in and take all the test data, so all the records from the fields, and carry them across to your computer. Or what we have also is a data send option, which is in our entry-level software, that the tasks come back automatically, but we need an internet connection to do this. So you really need a modem in your tractor or a hotspot in your phone, but modem is probably a bit better than hotspotting your phone, and that data will keep coming through. Or we have our auto sync, which is in our more advanced software solutions. So that's how we automatically get our data from our displays back to our phone and computer. But the USB stick for the entry-level software is actually just very easy and very simple, and something anyone can do once shown how. So that's how we get the data from the displays back onto the back onto your computer. So our software is at 13.22. We're actually at 13.6 now. So we're going to do a software update. So we will onto our USB stick. This is a GFX 750 display. So GFX 750, we want to go to 13.6 software, and we'll get it updating. So Trimble do quarterly updates. So every quarter generally we'll get an update. It might just bring new additions or fix any little bugs that were in there. So we'll just bring this up to 13.6 because we need 13.6 for the data sent to work for our software. So you can see we're on version 13.6 of our software, and we don't have any vehicles, so we need to go back to our data transfer, and we need to bring them from the USB stick back onto our display. So we want to bring our vehicles back, our implements back, our materials back, all of our fields. We don't need to bring our tasks back because we're going to put them on our software now anyway, so we don't need to see them on the display anymore, and we'll bring our users back. So we'll copy them back across. So transfer is complete. So when we come back, our vehicle should be here. So it's on our John Deere tractor. Select the implement profile. He's going to use his Roush fertilizer spreader next. Select that as an implement. That won't load the implement until the implement's actually plugged in on the back of the tractor. He can enter material when he's going spreading, and he can also select which field he's going to be in when he knows what field he's going to be spreading. So that's the software updated. We're going to now put the data from the USB stick through onto his software program on his computer, so that we can look at how all his tasks come through. And he's ready now for the year ahead with all of his tasks cleared out, his display updated, and he'll have everything he needs ready to go for all his fertilizer spreading for the year ahead. So we're just gonna head back to the office there now. So we're logged into our Trimble farm management software. In here we will go to our setup, data transfer menu, and manage files. And under manage files, what we want to do is upload. So here we need to bring the file from our USB stick and drop it in here. So what we'll do is we have this ag data file, which is all the information, the fields, the implements, the vehicles, all of that there in the ag data folder. We just need to compress this folder, so we just go zip, and we just go we'll go with add to ag data zip. So that'll just make a zip file out of it. So here's our zip file, and we can just see the Z there on it. So that's just a more compressed. So we grab that and we pull it through, and we drop it on here into our software. Select the upload method. So this is file from a display to be imported into Trimble Ag Business Solutions website. Next. So we just to say which type of display it's from. So this one is from a GFX 750. So we click that, and then we hit next, and it'll upload. So that'll upload everything from the profile onto the software for the very first time. As I said, we can do this through auto sync as well. We can sync it from the display wirelessly, but that means we need an internet connection on the tractor. So that's it, finish and upload it. So everything from the display should now be on here. Just now see all these fields have come through there. We have the map of the farm. Under setup we have the equipment, so we should see tractor here that he's using. Materials, we have the list of fertilizers that he's using, can put in lime, all that, he can put in slurry there as well. Crops, if he's using that, the people he's got working for him, data transfer menu, which we were in. Plan, that's for prescription maps, so for putting prescription maps from the computer back onto your display for variable rate spreading. And under the tracked in, we've got equipment activity. So this is all the tasks that are coming through. So we can just see here a job that was done last year, and we click on it, so we get a summary of the job. So when we look at the task data that's come through from the display, we can see date, time above. We have the customer's name and the field. We get the coverage map, and we also, the different colours are just how the rate changes very slightly coming across it, so we get to see that on the side as well. And inputs, we get to see the tractor that was used, the spreader that was used, the type of material that was used, so that's all there. We also have the button here to view report. So once we view report, it creates a report for us. These reports are quite good for sending through, so we get to select what we want to have on the report. So I'm going to just select, have applied rate on the, put the applied rate on there, and we create the report. So now we can see the date, the time, the year, the type of fertilizer that was spread. All that comes through nicely in a report, and it's just loading the image, so that image is on the report as well. So that has a print button as well, so you can hit print, and you can print that report to send to the customer, or for your own records if it's your own spreader, or you can hit save as PDF, and that'll save it as a PDF so that you can attach it to an email. So that's our new entry-level software from Trimble. It basically, anyone out there using a Trimble display, if they want to bring their records back through onto a software, just get in touch, because this will give us proof of placement reports, time, date, vehicle, implement that was used. So basically on your GFX display on the bottom right hand corner where your tasks are, any of that task data will come through here onto your laptop, and we also have it on the mobile app on your phone as well. So that's a quick run through of how it works.